Hey guys, if you are new to this channel, welcome. This is Active Football TV. We cover a whole lot of entertaining football and the transfer window which is coming up. Nice to have you, Mr. Wilson, and I'll have to change you to Pastor Caleb because you have congratulations. We are welcome back to the Champions League after a long while, so to say. Would you perform better? Or would something happen miraculously for you heading into the new season?
Well, it all depends if we sign players because, like Ethan Hanks has always said, he said that the team needs money, and you can't do well. You can't compete in Premier League without buying players. You can't compete in Premier League without signing good signings. Not just buying players, good signings that actually fits the team management and the club. So I think we are going to do well if we should buy players.
Okay,
Manchester United is going to do
okay.
well.
What is your take on people saying Guardiola is seamlessly turning the Premier League to Bundesliga?
Well, I do not disagree with them because we all can see it. Out of six, this is the sixth season he has gotten the Premier League 5 times. So I do not disagree with them, though he's doing it with money. But at least it shows that he's a champion in what he's doing and he's a master in what he's doing. So I do not disagree with them. Kudos to him, and I hope he can win it again. But I'm very sure it's going to be very difficult for him now.
Okay, Mr. Wilson, I want to hear your thoughts on your fans even singing that at Old Trafford yesterday, Theatre of Dreams, that they are used to losing every week. It wasn't new to them.
Yeah. I saw the thing yesterday, so I was I was laughing though. I was laughing though. The truth is that all Chelsea fans around the world they have given up this season. They're praying for this season to just end.
And
So whatever is happening now is not new to them. So that's the reason why they say it's not new to them. So we know, the Chelsea we know. The Chelsea we know is a tradition that they like winning. All Chelsea fans like winning. They don't like losing. So this season came to the and this season is worst season for Chelsea to lose 16 match in a season. So it's really very difficult for the fans. So I really understand their feelings.
okay, yeah. So to say, I can agree with you that people have been performing so below par this season, and heading into the new season, we expect a whole lot of changes at Chelsea Football Club, and maybe the squad being minimized because of you have a whole lot of chunk of players which are not aligning heading into the big future for Chelsea Football Club.
Yes, that is certain. I know that if the manager comes, they will shape the team because the team need to be shaped because there are a lot of players. Some of them are no more playing for the badge anymore, so they are playing for the money. So I believe that next season they will do something about the team.
Okay, I'm so happy to hear you being positive heading into the new season.
Yeah.
Okay, as we have congratulated Manchester City, I think we are heading into the last weekend in the Premier League, and we have a regulation battle because the top four is secured. Congratulations again, Manchester United, and I think you would say Eric Ten Hag did something very wonderful. What is your take on Eric Ten Hag's season at Manchester United?
When Manchester United signed Eric Ten Hag, I say, hey, they have signed one of the best coach in the world. He turned Ajax to a team that so many people do not expect. I remember the season that Ajax defeated Madrid home and away, defeated Juventus, almost eliminated Tottenham. If it's not for the game of soccer that the team went for Tottenham to eliminate them. That's in the time beat Ajax that since he left Ajax till today, Ajax have been having some serious problem. Ajax have not been playing well. All the players they have been selling players. And secondly now, for the first time for more than how many years, Ajax season without trophy. They didn't win any single trophy. To show the effect of Eric Ten Hag is really affecting the team. Even yesterday after the Chelsea match, I saw how Hakim Ziyech and both of them they were just discussing, they were just laughing. To show the connection of how he built the team together with his boys. All these Van der Beek, the like of the Jong, the light, all of them. So all of them, they really love the coach, and he returns the coach that if he goes to a team, he makes the team and he makes the players to be loved. I really like Eric Ten Hag. I really, and I'm really happy for Manchester United for Manchester United to hire a very experienced and intelligent coach. I'm happy for Manchester United, and I believe next season he will make Manchester United to compete for the Premier League.
Okay, that's really, really great to hear. And do you agree with him on his perceptions that are quite positive for Manchester United.
I agree with him 100%. In his first 2 match, he lost it, and there was a lot of pressure. He even said it yesterday in the press conference, that there was a lot of pressure on him. And kudos to him, he turned things around when he signed Casemiro and other key player. He's a good manager. We have seen it. We have seen him read games, even if sometimes the results are not really coming from him. This I will just go with what Ferdinand said, that if Manchester United should finish top four and win the Carabao Cup, they have a better season than Arsenal. Yes, I will go with that because the Hang has really proved that he's a good coach. He's a very good coach, and I'm very happy with what he has done. He has been able to manage the team.
Where I will disagree with you is when you don't win the FA Cup. You cannot just say the Caribbean Cup is a trophy that
at least
all the teams in the EPL that are quite big clubs always look away from it.
At least we are sure.
They don't guarantee it as a trophy.
At least we are sure of one trophy.
Whether objectively into
but
the season.
it has not been scrapped that in the Premier League.
No, it has not been scrapped that, but the board are not always looking at something.
That's who won it last year. It's not Liverpool. It's Liverpool. Liverpool that won it last year. So you can see they still celebrated it. It's not easy to win a trophy.
No, you can win and celebrate. I'm just trying to say the board does not put it as a must win. It's not a trophy. It's just an I don't care trophy.
If
what is the bonus is there?
If you think it's an I don't care trophy, why don't you at the end of the season you just go
out
and play? Why are you guys playing in it?
When you win
why are you guys playing in it?
When you win the FA Cup,
okay, let me
when you win the FA Cup, I can agree you have a better season than Arsenal.
Do you know that Conte had to pull off from the Conference League because he thinks his team himself think that it was not a good team for him to play. He didn't alive in the match, so they have to give him walkover and fight Tottenham. So if Arsenal think that the Carabao Cup is not a good trophy, they should just pull out. Maybe next season they should just Carabao Cup is not a good.
If you win the FA Cup, I would then agree you have a better season than.
Well, I'm not very certain I'm going to win the FA Cup, but I know I have a very good season than you guys.
No, I believe you will win. I think even heading into the new season, I don't even see Manchester City winning the league because see, next season it will be I think in this modern era, the most competitive league the Premier League will have. What's your take on that?
Yes, I think it's going to be very, very, very tough. And the likes of Chelsea are getting in a new manager. Manchester United teams are going to sign. I'm very sure Arsenal is going to spend more than 200 million in transfer.
Yes, and Arsenal will win the league. I believe so. I don't know, but I believe Arsenal will win the league.
Because Arteta has given them something to say. Okay, this is what money can do. So I believe that they are going to go fine. And next season, even if I'm not even seeing that winning the game because I'm bottom the chart, but it's going to be very tough next season. I think the likes of Man City, Chelsea. I'm not writing Chelsea off because if they could get a good manager. Even if I'm not sure he's going to win the EPL, but I think the Chelsea should get it because they have the boys who have to. If you watch their match yesterday, they didn't play bad against Manchester United.
They played
clinical. Yes,
the goal scoring.
Yes, the chance was not there. Was not there for them. So I think that Chelsea will also compete for their Manchester United. So
okay, a quick one because of time factor. Mr. Wilson, Arsenal hosting Wolves the last game of the Premier League. Would Arsenal play for pride or Wolves cause an upset in the Emirates?
No, that game is a game of, I don't know, it's a charity game. Arsenal would like to cheer up the fans for the season.
To play for pride, to end the season on a high.
Yeah, exactly. They would like to, I mean, secondly, they are home Emirates. So I don't see, the Wolves, they are not fighting for anything. They have already secured their Premier League for next season. So I see Arsenal to beat Wolves.
Okay. Aston Villa Brighton, quite a tough match.
That match is going to be a match of two stars. Both of them are already Brighton have qualified for Europa League next season, and Aston Villa too have qualified for Conference League. So that game is a game of both two managers. They will play and smile with each other. I see that game to be a draw.
Brentford Manchester City. What's your prediction?
As I said before, Manchester City like winning. No matter the way they have won the league, they still want Erling Haaland to score more Premier League goals, to keep on scoring so that the goal record will still stand. I believe that might Erling Haaland might start so that all the players will be having match fitness. Just like the match against Brighton, you see how the lineup.
Yeah, they drank almost all the.
He used almost all the first team players to start the game. So I believe that Guardiola would like to win so that you still keep the record of winning.
Yeah, he said I think they had more desire than Arsenal. That's why they won the league. And actually, Arsenal didn't bottle it. That was his take on that?
Yes, I accept that because Man City want to win.
Yeah, they show more desire,
They really want to win the trophy,
and complacency
and
came up to Arsenal.
it really showed. According to what you are saying, I've seen Arteta as a nice coach, a good coach, but
But he was too
next season,
arrogant.
I don't see Arteta to win Premier League
Let's.
unless football has
Why would we
purpose.
give him a chance? Is this? He has been bettering his seasons with Arsenal. Every season he has been bettering the season. So we feel he has a big chance. And before I run off to leave you, Ivan Toney, match band, heading into the new season.
I think that Brentford will sign a new striker because they gave him 8 month ban.
Ban.
That 8 month ban is almost one full season. So I believe that Brentford will do something about it. They will sign a new striker. I'm certain. And before the ban, Chelsea was even planning to go for Ivan Toney as an alternative.
And also rumors from Arsenal.
As an alternative, but immediately it happened. They pulled out from the race. So he cannot sign a striker that is match ban for 8 months. So there's no need for that. So and secondly, if Anthony is the fourth player that have encountered this match this game in
Match.
betting stuff, he is the fourth player. Even Joe Barton, the likes of
Danny Sturridge,
Danny Sturridge,
Van Trippier.
Karen Trippier. So they have been involved in all these things. So I'm really surprised. I'd not even expecting him to see do that because he has already known that EPL has rules and regulations in betting rules.
Yeah.
So I was really disappointed in him for him to do that.
Okay. A quick one to Mr. Keller. What's your take on Arsenal Wolves? What's your take?
Well, I don't have much to say. Arsenal is going to win the match. Aston Villa, they don't have nobody have nothing to do, so the game is going to be entertaining. They are just playing for fun and entertainment. Brentford, Man City. I see Brentford going to win that match because I think in as much as Man City is a very strong side, Adela will want to rest player for the derby match final in the FA Cup. So I see Brentford getting a good result there, but I also see Haaland scoring in that match. So that's my thought on it.
Okay, Aston Villa and Brighton. What's your prediction?
Aston Villa Brighton is going to be a entertaining game, so I won't say Aston Villa should win. I won't say Brighton should win. But I'm going to go for draw or Brighton. Brighton should win, but that game is a very tough call.
Brentford, Manchester City.
Brentford, Manchester United, Manchester City. Let me go for Man City away.
Chelsea, Newcastle.
Chelsea.
Chelsea play for pride at the bridge.
I think so. I think so. They should just respect themselves. They should respect themselves and get a draw. But I don't see them beating Newcastle.
Crystal Palace, Nottingham.
Crystal Palace, Nottingham. That is a very tough call. That match is going to be very tough call. Though Nottingham Forest has qualified, secure for the English League next season, but they won't just go there and just because they have qualified and just let play anyhow. But I feel like they'll get a good result in that match.
Everton, Bournemouth.
That game is going to be a very difficult game. But I go with what Mr. Wilson told me earlier. I think Everton is going to be.
Okay, they're going to say win.
Yeah.
Leeds, Tottenham. Also a very.
It's a really difficult game, but Tottenham
I've been playing.
I've been playing very bad, so they have nothing to lose. So I think Leeds is going to come out with something good in that match.
Leicester, West Ham.
Leicester, West Ham. Leicester is going to lose. I think they are going to relegation.
Wow, that was a big fall for them. Manchester United, Fulham. Would you play for pride, or is there nothing?
There's nothing to play for pride. We have already set a good home record this season, so I'm going for Fulham to win.
Southampton, Liverpool.
Liverpool to win.
Do you agree with him on Liverpool, Southampton? Liverpool going away to St. Mary's.
They will not beat Southampton. They will smash Southampton to relegation. Southampton
will give them a farewell.
Southampton have the highest home record this season, so they are not good at all. So I think Liverpool will
below par to their fans. Manchester United, Fulham.
This is Manchester United have conceived only 5 goals at home. I see Manchester United beating Fulham. They will still win for.
Leicester, West Ham.
Leicester, West Ham. This is where I'm really concerned about because that game is a game of Leicester battling for relegation.
A final.
Yes, they will play like a final to them. But even if they play final to them, their main concern now is for Bournemouth to beat Everton for them to qualify. But I don't see Bournemouth beating Everton at Goodison Park. I go back, I see that Everton will beat Bournemouth by 3 goals to nothing. I'm
Wow,
certain.
what's a good prediction?
I'm really, really certain, and I believe that Everton cannot go to relegation.
Leeds, Tottenham,
Leeds Tottenham. Leeds will win Tottenham.
Crystal Palace, Nottingham,
Draw.
Chelsea, Newcastle.
Draw.
Okay, you see yourself
No,
having
no,
a
no, no.
draw.
I don't just beating Newcastle, but I don't think Newcastle beating is a draw game.
So, what's your pick for those surviving in the Premier League?
For this surviving in Premier League, I see Leeds and Leicester to go to relegation
Relegation.
because they don't have the chance, just like how Everton has the chance. Bournemouth is not fighting for anything. Bournemouth has already secured for Premier League next season, and Everton is at home. Everton is fighting for relegation, and Everton have, let me say,
A
89% chance to qualify, and I see that Everton will still remain the Premier League team that have not gone to relegation. I believe they will. What Everton need, they don't need draw, they don't need the loss. What they need is a win, and I believe that they will win Bournemouth.
Oh.
I'm certain. I'm certain.
Okay, that is a very good one. Do you agree with him? Like I heard you say earlier, Everton is going to stay. Which team do you think would be joining Southampton under relegation?
Well, it will be very heartbreaking for Leicester City. Leicester City is the team I love, considering we have our Nigerian players there in Didi and
Iheanacho.
Iheanacho. So it will be very disappointing for them to go to the championship, and they are the team that just won EPL. So it will be very heartbreaking for them. I wish a miracle can happen and they save themselves, which I know is not possible. It's the chance are slim. So I think they're going to go to the relegation. I just hope they could come out. God should help them to come out to the upper year.
Okay,
So I go with Mr. Wilson. So I'm picking.
Okay, there was a huge support from Spain for Vinicius Junior based on the racism, and the whole lot of players were supporting, and even Madrid had to support him in the game. What was your take on that full support of
Well,
Vinicius?
it's actually a good support, but I think it's quite late for them because this is something that has been coming with in at. I don't see this thing they just did. I just think it's out of sympathy or something like that. Maybe in the next two to three, 4 matches, now you see another black player will still go through what Vicente do. So La Liga should just work on it generally.
Okay,
not
what's your
just because
take
of
on
his
La Liga
business.
also not taking the goal line technology into the next season?
Well, I don't really know about what they're thinking. I feel like they maybe let me just say they want to start fixing match or something like that. Because I won't see a reason why them as a developed country, as a developed league, and as a developed football like that, who want to go with a goal line technology. So I actually have not seen the news. This is the first time I'm hearing it. But if they should not go with the goal line technology, maybe they are actually going with that computer that is faster than VAR. I don't know if they are going to go with it because I know.
Okay, and
Nigeria
another
have
one,
already gone with
Juventus
it.
being deducted some point.
Well, I'm tired of Juventus.
And Jose Mourinho saying if he had known earlier, he would have even patronized the league.
Yes, that's just it. So I'm just tired of Juventus. I'm just anything
what's your take
anything
on
that they deserve, let them just get it because
What's your take,
you
Mr.
can't
Wilson?
just be disgracing the Italian league. And who knows? Excuse me, Mr. Jen. And who knows all the league that have won the past few days? Who knows this is what they've been doing? This is what I've been doing. They are claiming champions of Italy, so it serves them right. I wish they can win the third more.
Okay, before you give it to him, why is I think in the Serie A rules have been passed immediately? Why is it not passed in England? I think Manchester City have been taken to court for such rule, for them breaking a whole lot of
Manchester
rules.
City actually went to
And
court, but
the verdict will have not
they,
been out.
they had the case, and I think the verdict that I think they won the case, and they had proofs that they were not actually breaking the.
But they have a new one which they have not been done. What is delaying the Premier League from passing such rules?
Well, I feel like Premier League has things the way they do things. Maybe they are going through investigation. Likewise, what I was reading against If Anthony betting stuff, there have been series of complaints about him, and they have started making investigation. So I think they are still making investigation under Manchester City, and if they should find them guilty, I think they will definitely carry out the sanction.
Okay, what's your take on that?
The reason why Premier League is different from Serie A, Juventus. This is not the first and not the second time that Juventus always involved themselves in financial issues, either financial issues or match fixing or crime issues. I remember 2015-2016 when they won Serie A, they sent them to relegation and they gave Inter the champion. all this kind of thing. This is not the first time that Juventus have been involved into all these financial stuff. So it's really, really embarrassing. See Juventus every time coming out, reducing point, giving them back their point, reducing it again. As a big thing like Juventus, and they've won the Serie A in nine straight years before AC Milan took it from them. Nobody who knows how they did that thing for 9 good years. If it's not for match fixing and for that, I'm really, really disappointed in the Juventus. And Juventus, without the tempo deduction, I believe now they could have gone to Champions League next season. But as it stands now, both Europa League sef, I'm not sure sef they will go to Europa League next season. It's very, very embarrassing. Serie A should do something about that. It's very, very bad for this kind of thing to be happening in one full season. Two crime issues is very, very bad. Very, very bad.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Wilson, for your verdict. And I love to have you on the show when I see you next time on the Monday preview, when we're looking ahead a whole lot of transfer, because a whole lot of transfer window is coming up and a whole lot of transactions will be going on in the APL, because we know the APL love to buy a whole lot because they spend a whole lot of money now giving the TV right. Thank you also, Mr. Caleb, and you are a happy man because you are welcome into the Champions League fold once again.
You should be more happy. You should be more happier than me because for the past 7 years now, you have not gone to Champions League.
I'm more happy.
And Gadora also said this is your best achievement in bottling the league. So you bottle the league, they use Champions League to compensate you.
Thank you guys. Subscribe, engage with us in the comment section. Bye. Love you.